So now let's begin with practice set 41. Question number 5. Fill in the blanks in the table. So I hope up till now we have completed the previous notes and the practice sets in neat and good handwriting. So now we'll study the last part of the lesson. Last practice set, last question. Okay, in that question, children, we are having a table. Yes, and in this table they have given us 5 questions. Okay, so the information about principal, rate of interest, time, interest and amount is given. So in that first question they have given us principal, what is, how much it is? Yes, 4,200. Rate of interest is 7%. Time is 3 years. Interest and amount we have to find out. In other questions, some other information is given. Means total 5 columns are there, is it? So from that 3 informations are given. 2 we have to find out. Okay. In every question 3 informations are given. Remaining 2 information or we have to find it out. Yes, so let's solve each and every question and fill the blanks from this table. So now we'll solve question 1 from question 5 from practice set 41. Okay, whatever is given we'll write down and take. See here, so given is principal, so P is equals to rupees 4,200, R is equals to 7%, T is equals to 3 years, isn't it? So whatever is given in the question, I have wrote it in my book. Now what we have to find out? These 2 blanks. Yes. So I is equals to question mark. Can you see here? Yes. And A also is equals to question mark. So first we have to find I. Yeah. So what is the formula for simple interest? Yes. The formula for simple interest is equals to, therefore I is equals to P multiplied by R multiplied by T upon 100. Yes. So now we'll substitute the value. P is how much? 4,200 into R is how much? 7 and T is how much? 3 upon 100. Yes. 0 to zeros will go. So now what we will do? We are going to multiply the numbers. So 42 we will write as it is. Okay, into 7 3s are 21. Okay, now in rough work I will show here. Yes, in rough work we will do multiplication of these 2 numbers. That is 42 multiplied by 21. Yeah. So 1 2s are 2, 1 4s are 4, 0. 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, is it? So 2 8 8. Yes. So what is the answer of multiplication? How much rupees is the interest? Therefore I is equals to rupees 882. Did you understand? So did we get the value of I? Yes. Now we'll put a box for it because we got the answer, is it? Now we have to find A, that is amount is equals to. Yes, therefore amount is equals to what? Yes, principal plus interest. What is principal? Rupees 4,200 plus I we already got. Yes, that is rupees 882 is equal to 0 plus 2, 2, 0 plus 8, 8, 2 plus 8, 10. So 0 here and 1 will borrow here. Yeah. 4 plus here nothing. So 4 plus 1, 5. So what is the total amount? Yes, amount is equals to rupees 5,082. So did you understand? So in this way what you will do about the question? First write the question 5, fill in the blanks. Yes. This same table from textbook you will copy. Yeah, write number 5 and write this table. Yeah, below this table in your CW you will go on solving whatever I have solved. After solving, what you will do? The same values whatever of I and A you have got, na? I and A, that you will write in this blank, okay, and you will underline that answer in the table. Now we will solve next question. So now we'll solve question 2. So whatever is given from the table, we will write it, okay. So in question 2, rate of interest is given. How much it is? Yes, 6%. So what we will write? R is equals to 6%, okay. Next, time is 4 years. So time means what? Yes, very good. Time means T. So T is equals to 4 years, okay. Next, what is given? Look in your textbook. Interest is equals to 1200, means what is given? I is equals to rupees 1200, is it? So whatever is given, we have written it down. Now what we have to find out? P is equals to question mark and A is equals to question marks. That we have to find out. P we have to find out and A, that is amount, we have to find out. So did we write? Yes. Now we'll solve the sum. So first we will use interest formula and we will find out the P, okay. Or you can also find first the amount. Okay, no, we can't first find the amount because for finding amount we need interest and principal, yeah. So principal is not there. So first we will find out the principal. So we are going to use interest formula. Therefore I is equals to P into R into T upon 100, okay, is equals to, now we'll substitute the value. I is given, that is 1200, yes. P we don't know, so write as it is. R is how much? 6. T is how much? 4 upon 100, yes. Now what we will do, whatever we have to find out, we will keep one side and all the other numbers will take other side, okay. So 1200 will keep as it is. Is it divided by 100 here? So other side it will become multiplied by 100, okay children. Now this is in numerator, 6 into 4. This side it will come in denominator, that is 6 into 4 is equals to P. Now 4 ones are and 4 how much is 100? What do we take 4 times? Yes, 25. Do we take 25 4 times? So 4 ones are and 4 25s are 100. Now 6 table will we get 12? Yeah, 6 ones are and 6 2s are 12. And these 2 zeros will add to this 2. So it is 200, is it? So what we are getting here? 200 into 25 is equals to P. Now 2 multiplied by 25 means 25 will take 2 times. How much we will get? Yes, 50. Yeah, and add these 2 zeros. Therefore this is equals to P, that it will be rupees. Yeah, so write variable first. That is what will be the answer. Therefore principal is equals to rupees 5000. So did we get value of P? This value you will write in your table. What is the value of P? It is 5000. Now we will find A. What is amounts formula? Yes, therefore A is equals to P plus I. So did we get P's value? What is that? Rupees 5000. I is already given. How much? Rupees 1200. So 5000 and 1000 will give us 6000, remaining 200, okay. So rupees. Therefore did we get amount? Yes. What is the amount? Amount is equals to rupees 6200. So write these two answers in the blank in the table. So now we'll solve question number 3 from the table. So the given things in the question are P is equals to rupees 8000, R is equals to 5% and I is equals to rupees 800. Yes, and what we have to find out? T is equals to question mark and amount we have to find out. Time and amount. So first we'll use simple interest formula and find the value of T. Yes, therefore I is equals to P into R into T upon 100. Okay, now we'll substitute the values of each of them. I is given how much? Yes, 800 rupees. Yes, is equals to P is 8000. Yes, multiplied by R is how much? 5 and T we don't know, so write as it is upon 100. Yes, now we'll cancel the zeros. These two zeros will go with these two zeros. So what is remaining now? That we'll write down and take. 800 is equals to 80 into 5 into T. Yes, now T's value we have to find out. So T we will keep this side, numbers will take other side. Yes, therefore 800. Now is it in numerator? Yes, so 80 into 5 will take other side, it will go in denominator in this way. So what remains on our RHS? Yes, RHS we are having only T. Yes, this side only T. Now this 0 with this 0, 8 ones are 8 tens are, is it? Now 5 ones are 5 twos are. So therefore T is how much? Yes, T is equals to 2 years. Yes, so did we get answer of T? So write this answer in the table. Okay, now amount we have to find out. That is what? Equals to P plus I. Both are given, so just add them. Rupees 8000 plus rupees 800. How much it will give? Yes, therefore amount is equal to rupees 8800. So did we get the value of amount? So substitute both the values in your table. So now let us begin with question number 4. Principal we have to find out. R is given, that is 5%. T we have to find out. Interest is given, that is rupees 6000 and amount is rupees 18,000. So in my book I have written the given and what we have to find out. Okay, so principal and T we have to find out, that is time. Now just recall the formula of interest. Yes, I is equals to what? P into R into T upon 100. Yes, so total 1, 2, 3, 4 things are there. See, principal, rate, time and interest means these 4 columns. Now look here. From this 3 we should know, then we can find the value of 4th one. We have already learned this. But if you will see in the question, then from this 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, only 2 things we know. Yes, and 2 things we don't know. Then we are unable to find out its value using interest formula. Yeah, but if you will see amount is given. What is that? Yes, rupees 18,000. What is amounts formula? Principal plus interest. Then in amounts formula we are having 3 things. Yeah, amount is equals to principal plus interest. 3 things are there, means at least 2 we should know, then we can find out third's value. Amount we know and interest we know, then can we find out P? Yes, so first we will use amount formula and we will find out P, and that P we can use here. Then see, while using this formula we will know interest, we will know rate and we will know P. Then can we find out T? Yes, so in this sum first we are going to use amounts formula. Why? Did you understand? Yes, so now we'll use amounts formula, that is therefore amount is equals to P plus I. Amount is how much? Yes, rupees 18,000 is equals to P is how much? We don't know, so write P as it is. Plus interest is how much? Yes, rupees 6,000. Yeah. Now we have to find P's value. So 6,000 will take other side. So here it is added, other side it will become subtracted. So 18,000 minus 6,000 is equals to P. Now 18 minus 6 will give us 12,000. Yeah. So 12,000 is equals to P. Therefore P's value is how much? Very good. Therefore P is equals to rupees 12,000. Did you understand? Now we'll use this and find out T. So first now you will write the P's value in your table. Now we will use interest formula. Interest is equals to P into R into T upon 100. Yes. So we know what is that? 6,000. Next P, just now we have found what is that? 12,000. R, they have given us 5 and T we don't know, so we'll write T as it is upon 100. Okay. Now 0 to zeros will go. So what is remaining? 6,000 is equals to 120 into 5 into T. Only numerator is remaining. Denominator has become 1. Now T's value we will find out. So these two things are in numerator. We will take it other side. That time they will go in denominator in this way. 6,000 upon 120 into 5 is equals to T. 0 to 0 will go. Yeah. Now 12 stable. 12 ones are and 12 fives are 60. Yes. So this 0 add to this 5. So is it 50? Now 5 ones are and 5 tens are. So T is equals to how much? Yes. Therefore T is equals to 10 years. Did you get the value of T and P, and did you understand how to solve? So this is the solution for your question number 4. So children, when you are writing in CW, once again I am telling, take a screenshot and then write the sums in your CW. Now let's begin with question number 5. In that principle we have to find out rate is 2.5%, T is 5 years, interest is 2,400 rupees and amount we have to find out. Okay. So now given and to find out is written in my CW. Now if you will see, then rate of interest, is it in a mixed fraction? Yes. So we will convert it to improper fraction. See how to convert it. We all have learned this in 6th standard. Very good. 2 2s are. We will multiply denominator with this whole number. So 2 2s is 4. 4 plus 1 will give us 5. Yes, and the denominator is 2, so upon 2. So did we get rate of interest? What is that? 5 upon 2. Okay. Now we have to find principal and amount. Principal we can find using interest formula, simple interest. Yeah. So I is equals to P into R into T upon 100. Is it? So I is how much? 2,400. P we don't know, right, as it is. R is how much? 5 upon 2, means this 2 will go in denominator. Okay, because it is denominator here. Yeah. Into T is how much? 5 years. Yes. Upon denominator is what? 100. So we'll write it here. That will go in this way. Did you understand what we did? Yes. This 100 is a formula and 5 upon 2. 2 is denominator, so it will go with 100. Did you understand? Now, P's value we have to find out. So, whatever cancellations are there, we'll do this side. So, see, 2,400 I'll write as it is. So, now you can see 100 into 2 is in denominator. We will take them to LHS. That time they will go in numerator. So, we'll write here 100 multiplied by 2. Next, 5 into 5, are they in numerator? Here at LHS they will go in denominator. So what is remaining in RHS? Only P. Now do the cancellations. 5 ones are, yes, and 5 twos are 10, and this is 0. So it is 5 20s are, yeah. Now one more, 5 ones are 5, 4s are 20. So what is remaining? 2400 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 2 is equals to P. Now 2400 into 2 4s are 8 is equals to P. Now do the multiplication. 8 4s are 32. So 3 is remaining. That will add. Okay. 2 8s are 16. 16 plus 3, 19. Yes. And 2 zeros is equals to P. Therefore, P is equals to rupees 19,200. So did we get the value of P? Substitute this value in your table. Now, what we have to find out? Amount. So therefore, amount is equals to principal plus interest. Principal we got just now. What is that? 19,200 plus amount we already have. Amount we don't have, no? Interest. What is that? Rupees 2,400. So just add 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 0, 0. 2 plus 4, 6. 9 plus 2, 11. 1 plus 1, 2. So what is our amount is equals to? Yes, therefore amount is equals to rupees 21,600. So now again take a screenshot and complete the sum in your CW. So here we have completed our lesson. What is the name of the lesson? Yes, banks and simple interest. I hope you all have understood the lesson. So complete the notes and the sums in neat and good handwriting in your CW and keep practicing the sums so that you will be perfect while solving the sums.